What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Blinkico. We are back again with another episode of the Call of Duty Amateur World League podcast. This is episode number 7, and we will be chatting it up with Titans Esports. So let's get it started. All right, guys. So introduce yourselves. Let me know who you are, who you play for, where you're from.
All right. I'm Wish, one of the co-owners. I'm from New York. I pretty much just manage. The other two play.
Okay, cool.
Hi, I'm Kage. I'm actually from Venezuela. I live in Houston, and I'm one of the co-owners of the team. And I play on the team Legion of Titans Esports.
Very cool.
I'm Radiant. I'm from Indianapolis. I'm co-owner. Play on Team Legion of Titans Esports.
And where did your team start? Does it have any backstory behind it?
All right.
So yeah, go ahead, Wish.
So we pretty much started out as the Team Diamond roster on Essence Esports, and like we were having like a good time there. We were like winning and all that, and it just started to get really toxic from their end, like their management. So we decided to like leave and make our own organization.
Okay.
Us three were part of that roster, and two of our other guys went back because they trusted in Essence.
So you guys are kind of just now on your own, having to just start from scratch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been up very long either.
Was it just like things weren't clicking, or it was just like this toxic environment where you guys just couldn't communicate with each other?
It was just kind of like a toxic environment, really. Like it was like Wish said, it was all good at first. Everything was good, going smooth, and like I don't know, like people were starting to able to come in like our team chats, and then like it just got real toxic, and the management wasn't doing anything about it. I don't know.
The manager was actually like giving them the roles to be able to have them come into our chat. So then we would like start beefing and all that.
I see.
And
I see.
they messaged me personally and they were like, "Oh, we thought it was funny." So yeah, it was just really toxic from their end.
So I'm guessing there's a little bit of bad blood between you guys then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
they keep bringing
yeah.
it back on social medias and all that, so it just keeps like kind of getting worse.
Yeah, I mean, like since we left them, they started like, okay, we gotta scream, and we were just like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. We were just like focused on ourselves, like focused on our team, trying to get bigger, And
Yeah.
then like one day after the season, we just said like, okay, let's play it. And I didn't had to play. Like we just brought one more and they just played like with the sub. And I guess Drop was streaming it and I was looking at the stream and they were like changing the players all the time. Like players that wasn't in the org trying to play with them and they even with that they lose. So they just like keep saying like we gotta scream and whatever. They just want to beef with us, and we're like, whatever with you.
Well, I mean, maybe you guys will end up getting to play each other in the league this season, and
Maybe.
I'm sure that'd be a pretty exciting game.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's where it really counts. Plus, we're hopefully gonna have like a bunch of scrims versus them.
Yeah, I mean, now that Cold War has been released, I'm sure a lot of the teams can start running some scrims, a bunch of 8s with each other, just to get a feel for it. But I'm sure you guys have your own personal reasons behind it, as I'm sure they do as well, depending, I'm not taking any sides from anybody. I'm just in the middle. I'm just saying I'm sure both parties want to play each other for their own reasons. But have you played in any tournaments and leagues before? Under this organization or in any other ones?
Well, we started this organization like late into Modern Warfare, so we haven't been able to play like many leagues, but we've been playing in a lot of tournaments.
Have you been successful in any of them?
Yeah, we actually have I'm pretty sure 8 or 9 like AL like first
ALG
place
tournaments.
first places in tournaments because I know some of them aren't ALG. We also have a couple of third places, and it's pretty good for like just starting out like we are now.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So like the future goal for the team would just be to, you're building it day by day, trying to get to that maximum level.
Yeah, right now we have a bunch of new rosters coming in and new players that want to try out because they've been seeing how our org is growing. So we have been like growing like a lot as we've hoped. We just need to start getting ourselves out there more.
I mean, yeah, that's just comes with time. I mean, you keep grinding and keep pushing it. Eventually, people are going to keep seeing it. And like you said, if you had success in tournaments, people are going to start noticing you a lot more if you keep placing in the top 3 teams in tournaments and stuff. People are definitely going to take interest.
Yeah, I know some of the guys that I've played against personally and like some ALGs and all that. They actually are trying out for our organization now because they've seen like that we're winning things and all that.
Very cool. Now I know before we started the podcast, I was asking if you guys were playing Cold War, and you just said you were getting on. I think Radiant said he hasn't played yet, but I just want to know what you guys feel about the game from, the releases on YouTube or the beta gameplay. Like, what do you guys?
I
Do you think
mean,
does it look good for competitive? You think?
I've been grinding it. Like I was grinding it like 5 minutes before getting here, so I don't think it's that bad. Like the movement stuff is pretty okay. Like you know, you play Modern Warfare. It's like 7 different different kind of cameras you can make, and like breaking a movement here is like it's hard because they nerfed the slide cancel, and it's now like pretty similar as Modern Warfare, but you can't jump shot somebody because you lose aim assist. So it's like it's kind of getting used to it, you know. Like you
Yeah.
gotta get used to the movement.
Yeah, I was just playing it before I came to do this too, and the one thing I always kept saying on the headset was like it just feels so weird moving around, but as the games go on, I feel I'm getting more comfortable with it already.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to ask if you guys play on any other teams, but I think we answered that earlier since of the whole story between you guys and Essence. So I know that you did play for them and now you've started your own organization, but since I have 3 of you here, when it comes to the competitive scene, what kind of player do each of you consider yourself when it comes to being in a competitive match? Do you all have your own certain roles, or does it switch as the game goes on?
I mean, I used to say like I want to be like Scum, you know, because I'm Slayer. Like I've been Slayer like since I started seeing competitive. It was like okay, this is my role, you know.
Hmm?
And sometimes it's like I'm not even the one who gets more kills, and sometimes I'm the one who gets more death than other ones because I play too much. Like okay, trade me, trade me, trade me, trade me. Like I go first all the time. So I'm more like I'm most of the time I try to be like Scum, but I don't play that safe. You know, he's like one of the most safe players that I ever seen. Like
Yeah.
he plays too slow sometimes.
But you like to get right into the action right away.
Yeah, I'm more like Pristini. You know, like entry player. Like all the time, just go and go and go and go.
Very cool. What about you guys, Radiant and Wish?
Radiant.
I kind of just like the kind of stick around OBJ. Depends really on the game mode, but I kind of just I don't know, just kind of
Whatever
stay around close by where that action's going on at.
whatever needs to get done, you'll be there to do it.
Yeah,
I
flank
feel
needs
that.
to be happening. Flank need help on the OBJ. I'm there. Just kind of wherever the team needs me.
Okay, very cool. It's good to have a player you can throw around in all different types of roles.
What's going on, COD AWL? It's Losifa dropping in to show my support to the entire league this season, and I'm amped to be one of your sponsors. I'd love to connect with you guys, so hit me up and drop me a follow on Instagram at low__season. That's LO_SZN. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/Losifa. That's LOCIPHA, twitch.tv/Losifa. Come hang out. Let me know your stream. I love to support you guys, host you guys, do anything I can. Thanks again, everyone, and best of luck to all the teams this season.
What about you, Wish? Oh, you said
So
you don't
for
play though. You said you were management though, right? But I'm sure you play a
yeah,
little bit.
for Modern Warfare, I joined Essence as a player mostly because of like just the quarantine and all that. Like I had so much time, I was like, all right, I guess I'll just get into it. So when I went in, I was just looking at roles and I was like, all right, I'll just be an OBJ, I guess. So I pretty much just played OBJ and I was pretty like decent at it. I wouldn't say good because I'm pretty new to the scene still, but I was okay. And now making our own team like this, I decided to like step down for this year and just manage our organization.
Very cool. I mean, managing
Yep.
is a hard role just alone itself as well. So I could understand what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can tell that I see Wish, and then I see Hex, and he's going to be like he can be like Hex, like the way he treats everybody in the Discord chat, and the way he makes the rules to be done. You know, I mean, he knows what he's doing. So Raina and I are always like, Wish, you want to do this? Okay, just do it. Like every time Wish says, I want to do this. Okay, just go do it. We trust in you. You know.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing to know that you got players that have trust in the management. I mean, I think that brings a good chemistry. If everybody's on the same
Yeah.
page, then everything should go according to plan.
Oh yeah.
Besides,
Wish has definitely made the whole sequence a lot easier.
that's
Yeah.
that's always a good thing. I hate headaches, so it's always good when you got somebody, behind the scenes that can make things a lot easier for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Besides Essence, though, do you know any of the other teams or players that are in the league?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm pretty close with Zelix.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been like we're an ALG premium team and we have like a whole like Instagram chat and like all of us in there we've pretty much like become like friends and all that. So we're promoting each other, we're talking and it's going all good. So us and Zelix are pretty close right now. I also know TKZ, like their management reached out to me and me and him started talking like how he was funding his organization, like how they came to be and all that. So it was just a good experience, like getting to know that.
Mm-hmm. That's very cool. I mean, if there's anything else that you guys want to bring up that I might not have touched on or that I'm missing out on, I mean, feel free to cut me off and say whatever you want to say. Do you have any social media things you want to shout out or Twitch, Twitters, YouTube?
So we mostly run through Instagram. I run the page. It's Titans Esports, just TITANS_ESPORTZ.
Very
We
cool.
just hit 300 followers and we just dropped a huge sniper montage. So
Yeah, I just was checking that out.
Yeah, we are pretty much crazy people in the in the team, that sniper team.
You guys mostly make sniper montages, or was this just like something you wanted to do for the end of Modern Warfare?
yeah, this was
Uh,
something I wanted to do for like the end of Modern Warfare, introducing like some new players that we picked up, that I saw like some talent in, and yeah, they were just sick clips, so I had to throw them in there.
Yeah, no, from what I saw, it looks pretty cool. I miss how popular sniper montages used to be. I remember getting super hyped up to watch them, but I just feel like they don't get the same recognition anymore. But I still watch them.
I guess it's because there's too much people trying to make clips like sniper clips all the time, like
Yeah,
all day long. Now you play Cold War and everybody's with a sniper. It's so broken and everybody wants to use it. So it's like
it's true.
it's not like when Pamash and Sprat had that like kind of like fight between each other who see who was better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was more like a social media fight, but it was great.
Yeah, Pamaj is he's nasty.
Yeah, that dude's insane.
Sometimes I my brain like doesn't register. But I mean, like I said, if there's anything you guys want to throw out there, feel free.
Uh,
No pressure. I just
I guess Wish you should say something about the Merc. Like I don't remember exactly the page, the website,
What do you mean?
the website of the
Oh, the
merchandise,
merch.
merchandise. Yeah, the merchandise.
Yeah. So we're actually partnered with Variance Gaming now. Um, they are pretty expensive, but with our discount codes, it brings it down like a significant amount.
Yeah,
I know Essence actually came at our merch on Instagram. They posted in their story like $70 for a hoodie. Let's be real, guys. And then in like the smallest font possible, they put no hate in like the corner. And then they went and they expected me not to say something about it because when you're calling out like another team like that on social media, like we're getting exposed to the community as someone who produces really expensive merch, and people could see us like they don't really care, they're just doing it for the money.
I mean, everybody has their own reasons behind why they do things. I mean, it's not always about the money. I don't think that anybody's doing it for the money.
I mean,
It's
I mean,
probably
if,
your partner
yeah.
with somebody that's making good quality stuff, I'm assuming. So, I mean, I'm sure it
Yeah,
costs
I
a
know
little
their
bit.
merchandise is like great quality. It's just that they make it like expensive
Oh,
because
okay.
of
Yeah.
like imports and all that.
So you're not even making the price, pretty much.
Yeah,
No,
we're pretty much like not even making the price.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
and even though people see like the photos and the website but they don't see what's behind that, like the work that is behind that, or the work that is that you need to make to get to there, get that kind of stuff, like somebody to tell you like, okay, I want you to be to partner you, being have a partner is not like, hey, somebody wants to partner me. It's not like that, like the work that is behind that, nobody sees it. And that's why I tell you, like, Wish is doing a great job as a manager.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I think that, I mean, if you're putting all this work in behind the scenes, obviously not everybody's going to see that, but if it's true to you, then that's all that really matters, you know?
Yep.
the one thing that I can commend Essence on though is their merch. Like they make their merch like really nice and it's a cheap price. Like
Yeah.
if I wasn't like a rival against them and I saw their merch, I might like consider buying it. Like even if like I didn't know them. Like it looks really nice like that.
Yeah, the designs are pretty cool. I'll give them the credit on that too. The designs are cool. But hey, I mean, hopefully we can get you two to play in the league, or I mean, once this podcast goes up, I'm sure there's going to be some type of response from it. So I'm sure that this
Oh yeah,
little
most
Yeah.
definitely.
little beef that you guys have going is probably gonna escalate into something more. So,
It'll definitely be pretty long rival.
but
Yeah.
even
That's for
if you
sure.
guys don't end up playing during the season, I mean, if it's still going on, and we could always put something together for if the league wants to watch it and get you guys to maybe face off in something, that would be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Of
that would be great.
course. Any day we'd be down to.
I'm sure they would play you too, but I just want to focus on the scheduled
league.
games first right now before we start throwing side games out there. But I do like when two teams have a rivalry, and I do like that if they could settle it out there in the game, because that's really what it comes down to. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time out tonight to stop by and get your opinion in on the whole beef between you and Essence, and let me know about your team and where it started, and getting a little insight about you guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no
Thank you
doubt.
for having us.
We
Yeah, no
definitely
doubt.
appreciate you having us on here, and
Yeah.
for the opportunity to be able to play in the league.
Yeah, definitely. It's my pleasure. I'm very excited for the league to start. I'm very excited to see you guys, kick off and get everyone's first scheduled games out there, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah, we can't wait to start it.
So if you want, before we end things, if you want to shout out any links or anything again, feel free to shout out any links or anything like that before we sign out.
I think we're all right. It's just the Instagram Titans Esports, TITANS_ESPORTZ.
Awesome. Well, guys, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and
Thank you for having us.
best of luck to you guys this season.
Thank you.
And I will catch up with all you guys soon.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
Sounds
Appreciate it.
good. Thank you.
Have a good
All right,
night,
thank you
guys.
for having us.
You too.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in and listening. That was another episode of the Call of Duty Amateur World League podcast, episode 7 with Titans Esports. Shout out to Wish, Kage, and Radiant, and the whole Titans Esports organization. Shout out to everybody in the league, to all of our competitors, all of our viewers, our fans. Thank you so much for staying active and being involved. I enjoy all the feedback we've been getting on the podcast. Like I said before, if you want to get involved in the podcast, message me. I'm getting around to everybody, so just be patient. But again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you to Titans Esports. Thank you to everybody in the CODAWL. And we will be back for another episode soon. So, again, guys, thank you so much. This is Blinkika signing out. Peace.